So, hello and welcome back to another episode of Mount and Blade Warband. Of course, I'm with the Perisno mod as Dominique. It seems like we reached the last stage of custom here. Now, let's give this guy what he deserves, first and foremost, before we do anything else. And yeah, still this spiked oak bed of doom seems to be the best choice. Just because of the speed and the crush through blocks. Because this one has also a poke. This one is roughly the same, it's a little bit slower, does a little bit more damage, but it's clearly not as... Yeah, this is a clear win in my eyes. Every time. And that does... Look at how much it pushes the quality down. Well, we're gonna give them our one-handed mace as well. Something decent that we can find. Heavy hammer. Oh, blade crusher. Seems decent. Or the iron flanked mace again. Nope, let's give them the blade crusher. Shields. Still fairly poor quality. Where do we have shields? There we go. Shields too. Of course, we give them a decent defense. Fencer dagger. Okay. I'm curious how that would work in this game. Iron Guardsman. No. No, the Dark Steel. This Dark Steel Heater Shield does what I wanted. Yeah. I'm master of words. You know that. Okay, now. Black Heavy Charger. That's a ridiculously slow horse. Perisno Twilight Horse. That is definitely what I'm looking for. It has decent speed. It doesn't have that crazy charge or that crazy armor, but I feel like speed is something fairly important. Anyway. That is worth nothing. Literally worth nothing. Alright, let's give them a crazy armor as well. Dragon Knight. No, that looks shit. Netherworld. Tauranian Champion? No. To be honest, I'm really not liking these blade mails in this mod. That's too weeby, even for my taste. Black Milanese? Nope. Elite Chin Scale? No. And now we're getting into territory that is probably a little bit worse. Yeah, but I think there's Netherworld armor. If we find a decent helmet for that, Reforged Immortal armor? No. Imperial Harkon Blade? No. Let's keep that. Still doesn't do anything to you. Alright, let's give you the armor. Here we go. Something for your hands. Some gloves. Wait, that's what I just did. No, footwear. That's what I was looking for. Footwear and high-end gear. High-end headgear. Drache Vollhelm. Not as fitting as I expected. Sugarloaf tipped. I mean, it needs to look menacing. I have to say, this looks fairly menacing, I would say. Perisno Twilight boots, I think if that's a fitting. Now you're at 100%. Just after that. Okay, then we did all of that. What else am I gonna give you? I guess I could upgrade other stuff. Poleaxes, lances, throwing weapons, maybe? Lances, pikes. Well, throwing weapons. Oh, there we go, throwing weapons. The throwing hammers. Throwing scimitar. No, we're not gonna do that. Stones? That doesn't do anything to your quality. Does the melee weapon really push that so far down? That's ridiculous. That's a good weapon. The only thing higher than that is this Empire Spiked thingy, and I don't like that. Even though it would have more going on. But it's slower, it has a smaller range. No, this is perfect. I'm not sure what these guys have. Can crush through blocks, and this is a fairly important aspect. The one at Maze, I have gave them a really good shield. Best body armor, high-end headgear. Yeah, let's just keep it that way. Alright. These guys, sure. But we have to sell our boys now. Where's the next thingy? Mordenhole. Let's get a little bit of travel over there. And then we can see if we can put up the numbers again. Several Falcon and Sverige fell to fine employers. They gathered into a band and began to ravage the outskirts of Fountain Hall. Well, that sounds like something I could investigate. There's not that much running around in the Falcon area. So let's get that. Then I also should probably look for own equipment at some point as well. Let's get rid of these guys. 14,000. Ramos, a farmer. No, what farmer? Reichenau, alright. But before we run away again. Yeah, but this I cannot really get a shield. I don't have any shield thingy. Alrighty. Armor-wise, we have this fairly impressive body armor already. The helmet also is up to standard. Gloves are fairly nice, and maybe the boots. Actually, they are not that bad. Looking at that. Even though this looks a little bit better. Of course, we are also gonna go for color at some point. A more fitting color. But this doesn't look nice anyway. Can we just have the Falconian blade that we got from a mystic merchant? Before we go completely. Huh. Something just dropped next to me. Some cable, but I have no idea which one. No, this is this heavy Falcon horse. I really like it. Really liking it. Alright. On to the Falcon area. And in the meantime, we can go to the mercenaries and see if there's anything going on. Just Imperial Scouts. Some deserters. Oh, what do we have here? Desuk slavers. Well, the main part of the army. Wait. Travel on the road. These men supposedly will terrifying weapons and have exotic ways of fighting. Said that their ships will land in Perisno in a month's time and that they have a massive army over 4,000 elite troops coming. I don't really have any issue with that, to be honest. I mainly just want slaves, so that's why I'm attacking these slavers. Everyone after me, we need to get out of the water as soon as possible. Don't tell me you only have a handful of horses. That would be very embarrassing. But it seems like the number of horses does stay. Those are these guys who just want to block. I hate them already. Yeah, but these guys don't seem too crazy. Even though they look the thingy, but in the end, that doesn't really impress me, I would say. Nice try, slave girl. Oh, god damn it. These guys blocking me. Oh, did you try to block that? Well, bad news. I don't give a shit about blocks. Yes. So is my army really that high quality now? That seems ridiculous. I'm a little bit surprised myself. That doesn't seem right. That's basically probably just the Renviettes doing their job. There we go. Yeah, well, these slaves are not really gonna do anything. Get the rest of them, boys. Wait. There's someone running around here. Oh no, that actually is already it. Okay, into prison with you guys. Yes, the slaves also come into my prison. So... I guess we can immediately get rid of these guys in Vulcan. Still haven't found these guys who are supposedly running around here. Former ruler? Nope. Ransom broker. And a mystic merchant as well. Well, mystic merchant, what do you have to offer? Show me your magic. Giant warrior's gloves. Made by giants for giants. And then the dwarven stuff. Wait, do I have space? I don't think I have space. Just a second. I need to get rid of these things. Oh no, I think I have space. Oh no, I do not have space. Alright, I knew that. I smelt that. So, Mystic Merchant, let's give another conversation. Here we go. Let's gamble. Okay, we have... the quality is something that we cannot really go for. Anything here? Throwing hammers we might... No, actually, I really like the current throwing hammers that I have. Perisno Eclipse Horse. Well, you probably need a decent amount of riders, so... No thanks. Long-hafted knobbed mace. Okay. Any armor looks decent. Perisno... Ruined Perisno Noble armor. 35,000. Actually, there's nothing really that I want. Looking at that. Well... It was nice looking at that stuff. Marcus! Mercenary Crossbowman, Ransom Broker. How much did you want? 20,000? No, I don't want to spend that money just for one guy. I feel like that's a little bit silly, isn't it? Like it's one person. Do you know how many troops I could buy for that? More than enough. Fuzzle? Don't fuzzle around. Okay, that didn't do anything. Oh well. Power strike here. And archery. Oh, of course. I forgot about that part. Yeah, well, then we're quickly gonna go over there. Sorry about that, Reichenau. Let's hope we're not missing that time. But it's nice that the game actually has that kind of thingy in that. To actually remind you that you took a quest. That's very nice. Alright, boys. Write them down. Oh, look at that. Someone is riding his wolf. So... Let's get rid of these guys. Stupid snow crawlers. Should probably switch at some point. Switch to the one-handed weapon. That's a lot more useful at this situation. But I'm not willing to learn anything, so... Oh! Shichin! You're also a little bit of a clubbing boy. Good stuff! We don't need that. So, now I'm gonna go back to the Mercenary Guild. So, and then we're gonna go to the Realm of the Falcon. Oh, there we go. Upgrade these cavalry. No. We have some leggy stuff. Oh no, that did not last. It just disappeared. Third Legion Patrol. So. Once again, we have a look through this guy. I mean, like... I'm not really going for any faction, am I? Factions are boring. Isn't that right, Mercenary Impoverished Knight? Drachenlied Landsknecht. Also war, slave prisoner. Elite Landsknecht. Ooh. This guy has experience being a Landsknecht. How fancy. Holy Crusader. McCaven Swordmaster. Nope, don't want any of these. Sergeant of the Guards. Okay, mate. Ingvar. Do you have new guys? 40 new guys. Okay, this is actually growing fairly slowly. But it's growing, so... That's alright. The rivermen are still patrolling around. Let's actually have a talk with them. What are you on about? Dominique, we are under the protection of our Lord Arctus of Misty Lake Town, who has charged us with tasks of hunting down any evil man around here. Okay. The Third Legion outpost doesn't even have to. Well, let's not do that, shall we? Let's go over to the realm of the Falcons like we planned it at the beginning. You guys, soldiers, and that should be it. Next time you will become riders of the storm. Oh, no. Now I heard that there was an evil guy around here. Around Fountain Hall, and I think that is your capital. The question is if they have not just already dealt with that. Fountain Hall Patrol. Oh, Stormcloak boy, once again. You're leveling like absolute madman. So, give you some more strength. Now we don't have to give you any traits. I'm not even sure what kind of thingy I gave you. Weaponry. Okay, you also throw, so I have to give you some power throw. Alright. Who's bad? Who's bad? You're not bad? You don't seem to be bad. What is that? Oh. Okay, sure. What a cool event. A little bit of coin on the ground, like, ooh, what is this? Okay, but I don't feel like I'm gonna find this guy here anywhere. That's a shame. Well, it seems like Macavia is clearly getting beaten up by the Drachen boys. A scout comes riding up to you and tells you that they have found a mine tied to the tree. Upon investigating, found it. Sure. Carryman. Fuck you. Well, but again, I got honor, so that's alright, right? Oh, there's a tournament here as well. Ooh, that of course sparks a little bit of desire, doesn't it? I don't have any extra guy but stuff what I have. Some stuff here. Do you guys have cool clubs? Ooh, that is very... Ooh. That is probably a little bit slower. But it does have a higher speed rating than that one. I'm curious if that's gonna... You know what? I'm gonna give it a try. Bastard Winged Mace. I'm gonna keep that one around. Then I'm gonna start smashing things up. Yeah, I think the Volkarian Heavy Horse is gonna serve me well for a while. Anything here? Not really. It's gonna be hard to find better stuff. Oh, look at this. That sounds like an idea. Lovely. Also have a little bit of a visit in the tavern. I mean, like, we could take the quest again with the mercenary thingy. Yeah, from this guy. It seems like nobody else here. Well, but it seems that we're gonna end this episode here. And then we're gonna probably do this tournament next time. So, like always, like subscribe for shenanigans, and I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!